Alright guys, welcome back to another Opera Omnia video where we have the good translations for the Ope Ope burst that released earlier tonight. We're going to take a look at everything that was mentioned during that Ope Ope burst session, and we'll have a better idea, and hopefully maybe some of the stuff that I quote unquote translated with my phone was either on point or I was off on something. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think down in the comments section below about the brand new character, which is Astos from Stranger's Paradise, and the other two characters who are about to get their weapons as well, the FORs or FORs and BT. Let me know what you guys think overall down in the comments section below. And of course, if you guys enjoyed, don't forget to like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and a big shout out once again to my members for the continuous support. So, we're going to start off with the first thing, which is going to be the Act 4, Chapter 3, Part 1, Innocence, Void Heart. So Astos from Strangers of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origins, is going to be joining DFFOO. His weapon type is going to be special. So now we know why he had like all of those like different weapons and whatnot. I had a feeling that it was going to be special after we started seeing different weapon types. So which I'm sad. I mean, like I've maxed out the special ultimate weapon for God knows how long. His crystal color is going to be black. So, his 15 CP Darkness Spear, his base ability is called Dark Thrust. It deals a single target HP damage based on the amount of his overhead dark matter has accumulated. Now, this does not consume own Brave or accumulated amount on the dark matter. Now, his overhead, it is permanent from the start of the fight. It increases based on the Brave stolen from enemies up to his own max Brave. So that right there already tells me that I'm gonna have to focus on giving him max Brave 330, and depending on what his C50 is, if that also increases his max Brave, then I'll be doing that as well. And then also giving him spheres to increase his max Brave, so I can increase that overhead value. Now, the amount accumulated does get cut in half when broken. So I think with that, knowing that right there, depending on the amount of damage that he is going to be dealing, I will probably pair him up with characters that will prevent my teammates from getting broken, or just in general, like either increase like my defenses with like a tank, or whatever type of damage, brave damage mitigation, so that way I will not get broken. So cool deal. I mean, at least we know, at least I know that I was like on the right path on how his overhead worked, in terms of like being somewhat similar to how Shalata's value thing is, with her being able to, with her increasing her value based on the amount of Brave that she gains. She gains, recovers, whichever one of the two, right? But with Astos, it's going to depend on the amount of Brave that is stolen from the enemy. So yeah, we're gonna make sure that. Actually, I am curious to see, because like if he's not dealing Brave damage, I'm wondering like how exactly is he going to get Brave? Like, is he going to have like some type of like gravity effect where he is able to do that, or is he going to depend on his teammates to be able to steal the enemy's Brave? So we'll look into it. We'll keep reading and see what's up. His 35 CP weapon, Darkness Sword. His second ability is Dark Slash. It deals an AoE HP damage based on the amount on his overhead, which also does not consume more Brave or the accumulated amount on the dark matter. His EX ability, Darkness Sledgehammer. His EX ability, Dark Hammer. It deals a single target HP attack based on the amount of his overhead, and splash damage to non-targets based on the amount on his overhead. This also does not consume Brave or the accumulated amount on the dark matter. It grants the self Fool's Grief, and it turns his HP command to Cremation. So his Fool's Grief gives him an attack up, max Brave up, and stolen Brave overflow up. His Cremation is an AoE Brave attack. Okay, so there we go. So we do have a Brave attack. Then an AoE HP damage based on the amount of dark matter accumulated, does not consume on Brave. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty much the same thing over and over. It does have instant turn rate, but it does revert back to his HP attack command after use. So it's a one-time thing. So that's why I'm like trying to figure out like how is that going to work because from what I see already right there, his LD ability does deal an AoE Brave attack, so at least we have another way to be able to deal Brave damage. But again, I'm trying to like think if his teammates, whenever they are stealing Brave, or I guess like quote unquote stealing Brave, would that add to the accumulated amount? So we'll have to see. The showcases for Astos should be dropping Monday morning and Monday night. His LD weapon, Darkness Claws. His LD ability, Dark Glory. It's an AoE Brave attack, then an AoE HP attack based on the amount of dark matter, blah, 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 blah. It grants himself the King of Dark Elves. Now, this buff provides him with an attack up, max Brave up, Brave damage up, and HP damage up. Now, if we take a look at his FR ability, Conflict Ultima with Kefka as his partner. It's an AoE Brave attack. Okay, so his FR is also dealing an AoE damage. So it seems like his Skill 1 and Skill 2 are not going to be, and EX, excuse me, are not going to be dealing any Brave damage. It's just going to be straight up depending on the amount of stolen Brave that he has on his overhead. So I guess you could say it's like a mix of like, it's like half and half. Like half of his skills will deal Brave damage, the other will not. So it's an AoE Brave attack, then an AoE HP damage based on the amount of his dark matter. His FR conditions, when a turn passes with a character selecting a magic attack command, and then the other one being when a turn passes with a character having an overhead. Okay. So yeah, there's plenty of characters with overheads. And yeah, I guess when it comes to like magic users, yeah, we do have a good amount of characters with an overhead, so yeah, that's not going to be an issue. And then the party, while the FR ability is active, will receive an HP damage up. His BT weapon, Ring of the Cycle, with his BT ability being called Flare Star. It's a magic AoE Brave plus an HP attack. His BT affects himself. The HP damage dealt from the amount dark matter accumulates can go beyond own HP damage cap. Okay. Cool. So whatever his cap is, it can go further than that. I wonder how much further it can, or no, because the HP damage dealt from the, okay, yeah. So I do wonder how much further that is actually going to go, and like how potentially broken in terms of like damage could you actually get out of that. The party will be receiving max Brave up, Brave damage cap up, HP damage up, and an HP damage cap up. So Astos definitely, he sounds like a very interesting character. Like I mentioned, I want to see these showcases. I'm going to be pulling for him regardless. I practically pull for everything in JP at this point. So, yeah, I'm curious to see how he is going to work as a character. But he sounds very interesting, and at least we have like a general idea of like how his kit works so far. But we'll see by the time showcases drop, and then when we actually are able to pull for him and whatnot. And then of course Astos is going to be receiving stickers. Next up, we are going to look at some of the stuff that is going to be happening. So we got the New Year's campaign. The following banners will receive the first free pulls. So the Astos banners 1 and 2 will be getting that. The New Year banner, which will be Cloud, when Cloud is going to be receiving his FR and a rework, which I'm very curious to see what his rework is going to be. And then for part 2 of Act 4, Chapter 3, those two banners will also have a free multi-draw. There will be 6,000 gems as login bonuses, 2,000 per day, starting from January 1st up until the 4th. There will be a New Year's Shinryu co-op. The shop will have 150 gacha tickets for exchange. Clearing the Shinryu co-op as a guest rewards 24 stone shards. Nice. Up to 3 times. Okay, so 60. Hell yeah. Can also be cleared using skip tickets. Let's go. Skip ticket time, baby. The New Year mission quest. There will be up to 5 stages. A new stage will be added every day. There will be series type conditions for the stages, and in order to be easier to clear, this mission dungeon will not have a battle mission to stay alive. Okay. So we can get killed and it's just fine. Huh. So I wonder if these Shinryu fights, if they first off, I'm wondering if these Shinryu fights are going to be reruns from the past, from past Shinryu fights, and if they are, I wonder if they are going to make them harder, because just based off of that last sentence, it makes me question what they are going to do to these rerun fights, if they are going to be reruns, of course. So we'll see. The daily quest, you can earn up to 20 skip tickets and 14 gacha tickets. Now, with Cloud's FR weapon, the Crystal Sword, his FR ability, Holy Light Dance, with Paladin Cecil as his partner. It's a ranged AoE Brave plus an HP attack, and it does delay the enemies by 2 turns. When it comes to his force conditions, whenever a turn passes with a character dealing critical Brave damage, I mean, you can easily do that, or you can use call abilities to be able to deal crit Brave damage, so that's not an issue. When a turn passes with a character selecting an attack command against an enemy that has a debuff that includes the unable to act effect. Okay, so I mean, Cloud does have paralysis within his kit. There are plenty of call abilities that is able to do that. Fusoya would actually be a pretty good partner to pair up with Cloud, because Fusoya, once he inflicts paralysis once, he is able to extend it with his LD ability. So, yeah, Fusoya would actually be a pretty good character to pair up with Cloud. But Fusoya doesn't have FR Echo, so we'll probably have to go about it a different way, unless I don't want to be too picky on the fact that he doesn't have FR Echo. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, when it comes to like the conditions and whatnot, it's not too bad at all, in my opinion. And then there will be a great sword weapon, a new one, to receive an alternate skin. Now for Act 4, Chapter 3, Part 2, Unforgettable Memories. So Rosa is going to be receiving FR boards, BT, and a rework. So Rosa's FR weapon, Yoriichi Bow, the black-white magic bow rapid fire with Lulu as a partner. It does heal the party's HP. It's a ranged AoE Brave plus an HP attack. It grants itself Rosa's Prayer, and it grants the party re-raise. The conditions, whenever a turn passes with a character having 100% or more HP, increases the HP damage bonus. Whenever a turn passes with a character while the total number of buffs on the party is 10 or more, which is easy to do, it increases the HP damage bonus. So yeah, conditions, very, very easy to do. No problem whatsoever. When it comes to her BT ability, Holy Cross, magic AoE Brave plus an HP attack. The BT effect self, it triggers Holy Blade after on turn. Okay. So this follow-up attack is sounds similar to Sarah's BT follow-up attack. The party will be receiving attack up, Brave damage cap up, HP damage up, HP damage cap up, and overhealing, which is cool. I'll take that. I have no problem with that. Holy Blade is a magic AoE Brave plus an HP attack. It does recover Brave to the party and heals the party's HP. Nice. So whenever it's Rosa's turn, we are going to be getting consistent healing. Paladin Cecil and Theodore will appear in Holy Cross animation. Oh, cool! In the Holy Cross animation, so it's going to be a family type BT animation. And then Paladin Cecil will appear in Holy Blade animation, and then Rosa is going to be receiving a second alternate skin. So very nice, very, very nice. So yeah, some pretty interesting stuff. I am definitely, of course, hyped up for Cloud because I am an FF7 fanboy. But I'm definitely very interested to see how Astos is going to work overall. And yeah, we'll for sure be pulling for Rosa, because why not? Plus that second out is pretty cool. I liked it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below from what we already know so far. Like I said, the showcase for Astos should be dropping Monday morning and into Monday night, with the actual story event happening late Monday night. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.